Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Samiksha and today we are going to discuss about 8 limbs of yoga. This is part 2 of the series where we are discussing about how 8 limbs of yoga introduced by Maharshi Patanjali and how they can benefit a modern day women. I've already done the introduction of this series. You can go check out that video, and in today's video we are going to discuss first 4 limbs of 8 limbs of yoga, which is also Ashtang Yoga, 8 अंग of योग. योग के 8 अंगों के बारे में इसमें बताया गया. As I have told you earlier in the series that 8 limbs of yoga were designed and introduced in such a way that describes the journey of a yogi. How a yogi starts its journey and what is the destination. What are the steps one has to take to reach the destination? What is the destination? Destination is Samadhi, when the soul meets the divine. So these are all the steps categorized into 8 parts to reach the goal, which is Samadhi. But we are discussing how all these rules are practical in our real life so that we can live up to our full potential, we can get the best out of our lives. And if you want to embark on the yogic journey, then you must know what are the steps that you need to take in terms of reaching your destination. How I have structured this video is I'll tell you about the 4 limbs of yoga. First, I'll tell you what all they talk about, what can we learn from them, and what is the takeaway as a modern day women that can benefit us practically in our real lives. So let's jump into the video. The first limb of Ashtang Yoga is Yama, where we discuss about how we treat the world. It is about treating the world. All the rules and regulations are for that. Under Yama, we talk about 5 rules: non-violence, truth, non-attachment, no stealing, and moderation, which is brahmacharya. So we talk about these 5 things. As a yogi or even as a person, if you are going to embark on the yogic journey, then you must follow these yamas, these 5 rules. You have to live a life which is free from violence. You are leading your life with truth. You are not very attached to things, and you are not stealing. You are leading a life of moderation or brahmacharya, not celibacy but moderation. As a modern woman, what you can take out of Yama is emotional balance, self-awareness, healthy boundaries, self-respect, and avoiding gossip. Now let's discuss about Niyama, which is the second limb. In this, we discuss how we treat ourselves. It basically talks about 3 things: contentment, discipline, and self-awareness. You have to understand that to lead a good life, to focus on the important things, it is very important that you lead a life of contentment, which does not mean that you lack ambition or anything, but what you have, you are happy with that, you are grateful for that, and then you are moving forward to achieve the higher things. Then discipline. To achieve anything, you must have discipline. And the third is self-study. Before being a girl, before being a mother, a daughter, a sister, a daughter-in-law, you are a soul which is evolving every single day in your life. So it is very important that you give time to self-study. On a yogic journey, it is very important that you have a disciplined lifestyle so that you can give time to your sadhana, to your practice, meditation, and whatever is there to reach your destination. So it is very important that you give time to self-study, to discipline, and contentment. As a modern woman, what you can take from it? Confidence, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. So these are the 3 things that are really required to achieve anything in your life. The third limb of yoga is asana. Asana means postures, practicing yoga, physical movement. Why it is important? If you want to attain enlightenment, if you want to grow in your meditation, if you want to sit in dhyan for longer hours, it is very important that you are physically fit. When people say that we'll think about meditating or praying, building a relationship with God, in our later years. First of all, we do not know how long we are going to live. Secondly, are you really able to sit in dhyan, to do all those pujas in your later years? It is very important that you start your relationship with God, or your dhyan, your practice, your meditation, your sadhana as soon as possible, and for that you have to be physically fit. So asana is kept on the third step of 8 limbs of yoga. You can understand how important it is for us to be physically fit. It is building a relationship with our body, and then we build our relationship with the God as well. I cannot stress enough about asana, because, and also how can I say it differently, that being physically fit is something that a modern woman or anyone can take advantage from. So third limb is asana practice. The yogi, or as a modern day woman, you have to start taking care of your physical health, because then only you will be able to achieve all other things. Then only you will be able to take the actions that are required for you to do anything in your life. If you want to go out, if you want to visit certain places, if you want to put in extra work or hard work into something that you really want, but you're not physically fit, it is going to be very difficult. The fourth limb of Ashtanga is pranayama. Prana means life, the breath, without which we do not have our identity. Prana is something that keeps us alive on this earth. So it is very important that you have control over your breath. You know, when we see that people in ancient ages, a lot of yoga gurus, sadhus, mahatmas were able to live a life of 200 years or 250 years. How was that possible? Because they had mastered the art of breath. They could hold their breath for so long that on their wish they used to exhale and inhale. And as a girl, as a woman in modern times, it is very important that we give time to our breath work, breathing exercises every single day, because it has very amazing practical benefits too. It reduces our stress, it helps reducing cortisol levels, it clears our head, it gives us clarity, frees us from a lot of breath related diseases. So pranayama is the fourth limb of Ashtanga Yoga, which is included in the yogic journey. I'm going to put all these benefits in the description as well. And in the next 4 limbs of yoga, in the next video, I'm going to discuss about the internal journey of a yogi and how you can take benefit as a modern woman right now. Even if you take one thing from each limb, then also you will be leading a much better life. For example, from yama, you can take non-attachment. From niyama, you can take discipline. From asana, you can start taking care of your physical health. From pranayama, you start giving 5 minutes every day for your breath work. Right? So, in this manner, you can be physically fit, mentally strong, and very much clear in your head, and you will be unbeatable. So this was it for today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.